SG again.
Welcome back to TNT'S Blues Corner.
Different today than we've had in the past.
What do we have? We have installed this sucker right here. I guess you can see that. The GFORCE. Installed some of these suckers. Maybe Diodario have always been good. I don't know. But I like these NYXLs. And for a player like myself who does a lot of bending, they have a great feel to them. They stay in tune very well. And tune, did I say? Oh, I've already told you. Talk about tuners. That's what we're here today. Let's stay on focus. Stay on target. Stay on target. We're going to be talking about this GFORCE. I think there's going to be a debate. There is always a debate over this thing, these type of things. Oh, I could tune my own damn guitar. I don't need no dang mammoth tuners to tune my guitar. I can tune it myself. Well, we all know you can. I can too. Imagine that. I can do it different ways. I can do it with a stroke tuner. I can do it with a chromatic TU2. I can do it by ear. But I can also do it by pushing a little button on the back of this thing and put it in tune. So hey, there's different ways to do it. So when we come back, we're going to do that. So sit back and enjoy. Here we go. All right, welcome back. Okay, we've changed camera angles. Hey, I've got a tripod now. Okay, here we go. This is the GFORCE that I installed here. I bought this from a somewhat local guitar shop outside of Pittsburgh, PA. Nice little shop. Maybe I'll do a plug for it at some point because these are some good guys up there. But anyway, a lot of people don't like these things, so they'll do a service and they'll put some Grovers on or whatever you want, but they keep this and then they'll sell them. I think that's how it works. Or maybe this is something aftermarket. I really don't know, but according to the box, it looks like it may have been shipped to them, so who knows. But anyway, here's what we got. We've got the GFORCE. It's very easy to use. I'll get in, we'll zoom in on the buttons. Wait a minute, doesn't that remind you of the old Nintendo keypad? That's what it feels like to me. Anyway, all right, so see you in a second. And, okay. Hey, I'm in the shot now. All right, hopefully this is not too much light. Probably is. I'm not a movie maker. We can see here we've got, this little keypad here, which is kind of handy. It allows you to move through the different tunings you might want. There's a few different banks, and they're all based on colors here. You can see the EADGBE here. They'll change green and I think orange or red or something like that. All we're going to do right now is just do talk about standard tuning. Just if you want to just tune up your guitar, have a button, and we'll see how well it does that, and we'll check it against. That was my chromatic TU2 pedal here, but I think a lot of people use those pedals, and if it's right, we'll say good job. If it's not, then we'll know that Gibson need to work a little harder. These tuning gears, pretty robust. And another thing, it wasn't that hard to put in. It's just a back plate. It sits on your guitar. I don't know, see it there? See that white part there? Push the tuners through. And then on this side here, oh, that's still me. Okay. Anyway, you might be able to see this or not. I can't tell. This side here, you just, tighten down the nut. Now, let me tell you this. Hopefully you can see this. Let me see. Oh, okay. If you've got a guitar that doesn't have the nut on the opposite side, like these, it will not work. So if you happen to have a Gibson Les Paul Classic from 2000 or 99 or whatever it is, I can't remember what year it is, it won't work because I'm pretty happy with the way it went on. Now let's see if look at all these camera angles today. I tell you what, I surprise even myself sometimes. Okay, so what we got here is, oh, it's an SG. The front of the SG is getting closer. Ah! Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to play a minute. I'm going to bend some. These are relatively new strings. I'm going to bend them around, try to stretch them out, and see if I can get them to go out of tune. And then we're going to see how well this thing tunes. might be officially out of tune here. Let's see. Oh crap! It's not that far out of tune, but it's enough I can hear it. So let's see. On the back here, and I'll show you a little cutscene of this. I push a little button like this, and I'm in tune. Okay, maybe I'm out of tune again. Let's see. I hit this little button. Now this time I'm going to turn off the guitar so you can hear this thing wind up. Ready? Well, that seems a little excessive, Gibson. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we're going to play this sucker again, and we're going to see if we can make that out of it. Okay, that was a little better. I wonder what happened last time. Let's see again. I'm out of tune. Gibson, I'm out of tune. What are you going to do? Let's see if it's really in tune. We're going to check this again later. We're just playing around now. It's not bad. Be all fairness and truth here, and I probably should have done this. I just thought about it. Since changing these up here, I haven't did any intonation with this. Now, I don't know if those would have anything to do with that, but guitar geeks out there, come alive in the comments. Does it matter when you change this? Probably so, but hey, I haven't done that, so we'll hope that it's close enough. But this sounds decent to me. Okay, so we've seen a few of these things. Now what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to try to trick this thing, and let's see if we can be cleverer than the GFORCE. I'm going to sneak in here and I'm going to tune it. Ready? Okay, now we're going to act like we're playing. Hear it? Yeah, GFORCE. I'm rocking it all. All right, all right. Okay, tune time. Yeah, very small little change there. I don't know. What I'm looking at here, folks, is to see if there's any error that's happening, or if it's going to try to tune after it hasn't really done anything. So, all right, let's do that again. Okay, let's try it again. I'm hitting the strings the same force. That's another thing that we're going to check too. Does it matter how hard you hit the strings when you're tuning with this? It probably does, because if you think about it, when you tune with your other tuner, you want to tune the guitar, no matter how you're tuning it, the way you play it, or it'll be out of tune when you play it that way. So that probably does make a difference. So we'll check that too. All right. So I think by all accounts, we are in tune up to GFORCE standards. So what we're going to do when we come back is we're going to take a look at the chromatic tuner and see. Now this is just a little cutscene. I'm not doing anything different, okay? I'm just going to reposition the camera. I'm not even going to touch the guitar. So here we go. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So what we're going to do and I bumped the guitar, I'm sorry. So we're going to retune the guitar, and then we're going to see how well it does its job down there in comparison to the chromatic tuner. Okay, so here we go. We're going to tune the guitar with the GFORCE. Okay, GFORCE says we're in tune, so let's turn up the guitar here. That looks pretty good so far. A. The A is a little sharp. We've got a little sharp on the D. We've got a little bit sharp on the G. D's a little sharp. Now I'm hitting these strings the same lightly. We're going to try this again without being so light. E to E looks pretty good. Now let's retune, see if something jostled around here. Like I said, these strings are brand new. Although I did do just a pretty good job of stretching them. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe. Alright, let's see. See if it's in tune here. That's not too bad compared. I don't know if you guys realize this, or maybe you do, or maybe you don't give a damn, but if you were in a band, it's a good idea to tune your guitars to the same tuner, or at least the same type of tuner, because I have seen big differences between tuners. I've seen some tuners be as much, off. You wouldn't believe how far off I've seen some tuners. I feel that maybe the best way to tune is when the tuner is attached to the guitar. And that's why I thought this was such a good idea when they finally got this down small enough and they weren't doing anything to monkey with the tone of the guitar. That's why I thought I'd give this a shot. And I paid $100 for this. Now, some people probably think I'm a jackass for that. But hey, I thought that wasn't that bad for a decent set of tuners. And I'm going to show you why I think that here in 1 second. So, passed. A little bit here and there, but once I got it in tune, I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to bring you back up. All right, welcome back. We're back off the floor here. That wasn't that bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be, to tell you the truth, and I'm kind of excited about it. But also I wanted to just mention some other things. If you can see these tuners, you can adjust these tuners on the fly. You don't have to push any buttons. You don't have to do anything. If you want to do your own tuning, that's fine. Now, I did note when I set this up with the way it said on the thing, there is an issue that I think that's maybe not an issue, but it's going to be different. The way these things go on, which is kind of funky, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I think it's pretty good. This is a preview really of this. I'll let you know a little bit more as I use this. But they go on a little funky. They're not quick by any means to change. The way you have to wrap these is a little tedious. And I can only imagine how difficult it's going to be when you're out playing a gig and you've got to quickly do it if you don't have a backup guitar. So bring a backup guitar anytime. You should do that anyway. But if you're going to try to change this on stage, it's going to take a little getting used to. I mean, I can change a string on stage or practice or whatever relatively quickly. I've been able to do that because I've done it for years. But this may be a little bit slower, but you've got a real big ratio. Now, what the ratio is, I'm not 100% sure, and you might see something pop up like right now telling you that, but we'll get into that next video. This is just, let's see what this is about and see if we think it's okay. And so far, I don't think it's that bad. But anyway, you can turn these. So if I am out of tune, check out this ratio. I'm going to try to do this so you can hear it. Very fine. You can hear it. Let me do this way. You hear it? Maybe you can hear that. You can almost feel you know, if I imagine a gearing in there, you can feel these fine teeth. So they're very, very fine, and they're not very, very stiff. But what I'm trying to say is they're not loose by any means. I mean, there's no play at all on these across the entire range. I've tried, but you can adjust these yourself. So if you want to do your own tuning, or your battery dies, which is the thing, you have to take the battery out to charge it. It doesn't charge in the unit. But this battery is supposed to last for a long time, and maybe you'll see that here. I don't know if I'll put it up or not. But let's we've changed the tuning here. Let's just check and see. Get itself back in tune here. And we're back in tune. So, okay, my recommendations for this at this point is a preview. New players, I always hear a lot of people say when they do a review of this, well, there hasn't been that many, but that, oh, this is so great for new players. I don't think this isn't for new players. If you are a new player, first of all, if you're a new player and you start out playing guitar with a Gibson Les Paul, or you know, one of these top of the line Gibsons, okay, you're the luckiest person in the world. Most of us start out playing guitar when our parents buy something when we're younger, when we're 10 years old or whatever, and typically it's a crap, and it builds your hand strength up. You learn how to mess with it. You learn how to make the guitar sound what you want it to sound like. You learn how to change pickups. You learn how to do it. So, God forbid, if you're starting out with a top of the line 2015 Gibson Les Paul, either you're going to be a rock star in 10 years, or your life's too easy for you. But what I'm trying to get to is, you want to train your ear and learn how to tune, I think personally, instead of doing this. If you can't get over the fact that you have to tune your own guitar, then you don't have the drive to want to play the guitar. That's the way I feel. Shoot me down if you want. Put it in the comments. I don't care. But if you are a stage musician and you are a guy like me that wants to do some these videos and have some fun, and you want a quick way, an easy way to tune your guitar, this is the ticket. Now, if I had one of these for a Fender, I might, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'll get back to you more. We're going to do another video here on this, and where I'm going to take you through all the different tunings. And you're going to see how easy or how hard it is. I don't know, because I haven't tried it yet. So, well, we're going to go through this together. So until that time, we'll just have to live with this video. I'm sure, boo-hoo. But we'll get to that, and we'll have fun when we get there. I haven't noticed a change in overall tone of the guitar by adding these tuners. They are a little bit, have more mass, so it might increase your tone and your sustain. But there it is. So, I've now put this on my lovely SG. We'll see how it is. We'll play around with it a little bit. We'll do another video. We'll talk about it in the comments. Let me know what you feel. Do you feel that this is something that's necessary? Do you think it's for beginners? Do you think it's for professionals per se? Do you think it's for stage musicians? Do you think it just should be thrown in the rubble somewhere at a landfill? Let me know down in the comments, because I'd really like to know what you think about it, because it's very intriguing to me. Because I would never have thought, when I first heard about these things becoming available in their past versions, I never thought I'd pick up one to put it on a guitar, and surely wouldn't have bought a guitar with it. But hey, we're stuck with this in some cases. Gibson's doing this to us, unless we want to do some aftermarket stuff, or change it out ourselves, or some of these dealers are stepping up. But I'm on the fence, but I'm leaning toward like, so we'll see. So go ahead and tell me in the comments what you think. I'll play you out, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day.
I need some skis, bud. You could pull me. Some kind of instinct you have going on here. I've never seen you walk like this.